It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Timberwolves have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the New York Knicks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Fultz at the 1 spot. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. You look at Minnesota. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they voice the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the work is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Randall finds Beverly. Here's DiVincenzo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Edwards' shot is good.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Randall. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. DiVincenzo against Fultz. Three-pointer, Randall drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one is on Towns. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Defensive foul charged to Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his first personal. First team foul. Julius Randle at the line.
What's up?
One shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
There's McDaniels. Can't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Randall. And he finishes nicely on the way. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Fultz against Beverly. Fultz kicks to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 6.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get up and get ready for both men. It's your Knicks breaker and crew.
give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Rudy Gobert, number 1. So it's the Knicks now. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
Now here's Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 6. Gobert with the screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. At the elbow, Fultz. Here's Towns. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. So it's the Knicks now. Randall surveying the D. And it goes down 2 points. Randall's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Edwards passing to Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Bounce pass from Beverly. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 4. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Randall dishes to Robinson. Pass to Beverly. Randall a screen on Fultz. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Gobert. No scoring in this one. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Inside. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Good on the bucket. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Fultz. And Gobert gets to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Randall outside. Shoots over Towns. That misses off the backboard. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. McDaniels passes to Fultz. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Randall against Towns. Randall with a screen for Robinson. Back to Anunoby. DiVincenzo against Edwards. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's to Edwards. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Beverly. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now and here's Gobert. Guarded by Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Fultz with the ball. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. That one good for 2.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here is Robinson. Bridges for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels against Bridges. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Pass to Fultz. Gobert the screen. From the arc. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Here's Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
That free throw good from Randall. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Fultz. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
To the inside. Shakes him. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Dillingham. The rebound by McBride.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Ingles against DiVincenzo. Pass to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity. And let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
He hits the second from the line. And the Knicks with possession here. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Just 3 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. McBride's shot is off.
And already it's taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and control of the backcourt.
Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. No good from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's McBride, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Bridges. That one goes. Counted. Bridges got 6.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Oh, here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. They set the screen. Dillingham. It's good from long range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Achua, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. McBride finds Hart. The tray. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, here's Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, It's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Miles McBride out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. They're the group. New York will start the second one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to McBride. Back to Hart. Achiuwa with it. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Bridges against Edwards. Over Bridges. Edwards with another miss. The Knicks with the lead to the right side. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bridges finds Hart. There's the triple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Hit by Bridges. Hart, wide open. He fires. Good on the 3-point shot. Hart's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Timberwolves trail by 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Reed with it. Achiuwa's on him. Good on the shot. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Now McBride. Still without a basket. Bridges misses.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Now Hart. Out to Edwards. After Reed. A 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reed's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Now here's Hart. Achiuwa with it. Anunoby right side. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Reed. Tipped away. Stolen by Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For New York, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anunoby. So both teams making some changes here. That one is no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Fultz. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Anunoby outside. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Fultz looking around. Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Goes up. The dunk by Achua.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Fultz, following the score by New York, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Fultz against Hart. McBride passes to Hart. Anunoby outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Hart, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Edwards. To Reed, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks setting answer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth is Rudy Gobert.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
New York has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hart kicks to Payne. Handle a screen on Fultz. Buries it from 3-point range. Payne's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Fultz. There's McDaniels, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And that one misses.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Payne. And the second free throw, good. Here's Ntilikina. Robinson a screen on Fultz. Ntilikina passes to Randall. Bridges sets the screen for Randall. There's the drive. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, good.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Randall passes to Bridges. Great D that time from Edwards.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night in the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Gobert. Outside Edwards. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. A different look for New York. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Frank Ntilikina. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Randall dishes to Robinson. Pass to Beverley. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Edwards. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Bridges. Robinson kicks to Beverley. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to McDaniels. Now this one for 3. Edwards with confidence.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-time squad.
Switch here. Anunoby's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Beverley against Fultz. Randall is screen on Fultz. Here's Beverley, and there's the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the puck.
Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here is Robinson. Anunoby with it. Back to Robinson. New York moving it around. Just 4 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Towns. It's good. This game is all even. Towns has got his first 2 points.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Beverly finds Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Second team foul. Julius Randle at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And he's good on the second. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Has to Gobert. Back to Fultz. Over Beverly. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Robinson up top. It's Beverly on the wing. Handle a screen on Edwards. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. And the jumper is good. Beverly's got 6.
And he's turned himself into a tremendous 3-and-D role player. Beverly's jump shot has become a strong suit on offense.
Now here's Reid. He's got 5 to the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
DiVincenzo value pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Fultz. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Reid with the screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Beverly sets the screen for DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To Reid. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Gobert is used to this in the paint. Given his height, it's difficult to contest him cleanly.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Randall. Beverly with a screen on McDaniel. McDaniels against Randall. Here's Beverly. Minnesota with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Randall against Reed. Now here's Randall. He's guarded close. He sinks the 11-footer. Randall's got 14 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. And it's Fultz in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randall. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it. Edwards got 26.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his, a prolific scorer.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Randall. Robinson a screen on Towns. Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. And Gobert hits to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
It's Beverly on the wing, guarded by Fultz, and that one good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fultz, the pass to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Now, here is Robinson. Hasn't made one yet. Beverly sets the screen for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels against Randall. Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shoots a fader. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Anthony Edwards on top. Timberwolves leading by 3. Fultz against Beverly. Pass to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Beverly against Fultz. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Out to Edwards. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count it, and the foul. That one is on Towns.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
OG Anunoby at the line. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Now, here's Fultz. It's to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randall against Reed. New York, no good that time either. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Reed with the block. McDaniels dishes to Fultz. It's to Gobert. Here's Reed, defended by DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Fultz kicks to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here is Robinson. Still scoreless. And they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner 3.
Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Beverly with a screen on Edwards. DiVincenzo. And they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Fultz the pass to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Beverly dishes to Randall. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
After Reed. Fultz kicks to McDaniel. Reed against Anunoby. Left side, Edwards shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beverly finds Randall. It's rebounded by Fultz. Timberwolves trail by 3.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
First free throw is good.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Patrick Beverly. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Fultz nails them both. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Timeout. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you select the best move. Let's go! You're on the big screen.
On defense, Minnesota. It's a one-point game. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and it picks up 2. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Against Bridges. To Alexander Walker. And he hits it to tie the game up. Alexander Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Hart with it. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Match
finishing baskets from the perimeter and part of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Fultz. 6 points for him. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Alexander Walker. Hard kicks to DiVincenzo. New York moving the ball around. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. High post, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
In the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Knicks have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And then for Minnesota, Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Fultz. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. Dillingham with it. There's the pick. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Hart with it. Defended now by Dillingham. They get it again. Hart kicks to DiVincenzo. Bridges sets the screen for DiVincenzo. Bridges with it. Defended by Alexander Walker. And that one drops for him. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
Now, here's Reed. 5 points in the game. Count that one. Reed's got 7.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Inside. A dunk by Achua.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Edwards can't hit. The Knicks leading by 7. Now McBride. He has yet to score. Picked by Bridges. For 3. And McBride gets it to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Oh, here's Edwards. 30 points in the game. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's McBride. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Hart. Bridges a screen on Ingles. Lets it go from 11. Minnesota with the rebound. Dillingham with it. Pass to Reed to the wing right side. Edwards against DiVincenzo. 13 feet away. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Edwards.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges misses.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To the middle, here's Sims. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Edwards. Now Reed. He's with the rebound. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Green is checked in for the Knicks. Here's McBride. And good that time. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McBride passes to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Shoots the 3. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Now Dillingham. Goes up on the top of the key. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Defended by McBride. Bridges against Edwards. High arcing shot. The Knicks pull it in. Hart the pass to McBride. And here is Bridges. And here is Hart. The 11-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York. Both teams will make substitutions. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's McBride. Edwards defending. He takes it in. Reed with the block. And he's able to get it back. Pocket 6. Bridges a screen on Fultz. Here's Kolek. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Markelle Fultz.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for him. Randall's checked in for the Knicks. Minnesota also with the sub. Garza's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Edwards. Reed with a screen on Bridges. Edwards passes to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's New York. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Achua. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Miles McBride. Now here's Beverly. Bridges outside. Off target from outside. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Oh, here's Edwards. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reed. And does.
Showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Randall outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Reed gets the bucket.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Pass to Beverly. Back to Randall. Now here's Beverly, guarded by Fultz. Takes a three. And it's Beverly missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Fultz. And it's Edwards, top of the key. To Alexander Walker. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Knicks leading by 7. Now Bridges, defended by Alexander Walker. Bridges kicks to Randall. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Now here is Robinson. Back to Randall. Robinson down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Bridges.
Second team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. One shot.
That one misses for Robinson. Timberwolves trail by 9. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 38 points.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
Randall outside. Back to Beverly. Beverly with a screen on McDaniel. Anunoby finds Robinson. Down low. Outside for Randall. Oh, good with the triple. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Beverly, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randall down low. Gobert on him. Here's Robinson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. Pass to Fultz. Now McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 41.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Towns against Randall. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
Clearly a foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops from McDaniels. That one misses. New York leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Beverly, and the shot is good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Here's Edwards. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now, here is Robinson. And here is DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here.
Bolts against Beverly. To the inside. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Minnesota ball.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Mando passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
With the step.
Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
13. Two shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here's Anunoby. Randall outside. Takes the 13-footer, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Randall's got 23.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable. That mid-range.
Here's McDaniels to the middle. Here's Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That's now 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
Oh, you cannot say enough great things about Fultz. Just showing a willingness to take and make the big shots.
Second personal foul. 13. Julius Randle at the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts.
Fifth personal foul. 14 foul. Julius Randle. At the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Seconds left in the game. Here's Edwards. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Randle is doubled. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. New York moving it around. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Beverly. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Minnesota calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Towns, wide open. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York take this one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
Yeah. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Julius Randle.